Our first speaker is Rebeca Gyumi, who is a remarkable activist for women and girls who focuses in Tanzania on the right of education for girls. Rebeca, you have the floor.
Okay. Thank you so much. This is such a great honor for me to be here. I should first say thank you to the President of the General Assembly and the committee who selected my name to be among the recipients of 2018 UN Human Rights Prize. I definitely take this moment as a humbling moment and also a proud moment, not just for me, but also for my country, Tanzania, for the girls all over the world, particularly girls in my community. I feel like this is a testament that girls, wherever they are, really you can be and they can be anything without limits. And that's something that we've always been working to achieve, ensuring that we create an environment where a girl child will be able to unleash her potential without thinking that, next day my parents, will come and say, we have a husband for you. So a world where girls will be able to dream and achieve their dreams without limits is the world that I and the initiative that I've founded, we are working to achieve in Tanzania. So today, as we sort of like celebrating human rights defenders, I would like to say that it's critical that we also understand we are at the moment where many places all over the world, we are seeing rising of fundamentalism, rising of really repressive laws and situation where young women and women in particular are not able to realize their full potential. And in Tanzania in particular, just to give maybe in context, in our country, we almost have parity when it comes to the issues of education, where girls and boys at the primary level are almost, at the parity level. They are able to enroll in school and start education. But immediately after primary education, when they are transcending to secondary school education, you start to see the difference between a girl and a boy child. And the margins that we have are not just happening because of no reason. Many of the environment that young women are living in our communities, especially the school environment, is not as conducive to enable a young woman to remain in school and study. So the issue has been retention, really, where from secondary school, tertiary, and university level, we are able to see the parity between a boy and a girl child, and both they are able to finish school and unleash their potential. To date, if you look at the Tanzanian statistic of Health and Demographic Survey of 2015-2016, we have 2 out of 5 girls married before their 18th birthday. That is to say, 37% of girls marry before their 18th birthday. At the same time, each year we have almost 8,000 girls dropping out of school because of teen pregnancies. And 1 out of 4 young women are mothers. With statistics like this, we saw it's imperative that we launch an initiative that is not only mobilizing young women to stay in school, but also sort of like inspiring and challenge the environment to be better, for the girls to be able to be in school and study. We have also challenges facing young women when they are going to school and when they are going back home. And with such issues, it is becoming even more difficult for young women to be in school. Through Msichana Initiative in 2016, seeing the rising number of child marriages, but at the same time looking at the gap that was present in the legal framework in Tanzania, where girls were allowed to marry as young as 14, we saw it was important that as Msichana Initiative, we petitioned to challenge the Tanzania Law of Marriage Act, which allowed girls to marry as young as 14. It was a petition that I will say primarily launched by young people. I being at the forefront, accompanied by the advocate that I went to school with, and the team from Msichana Initiative, we filed this petition to ensure that the minimum age of marriage was raised to 18. Some of the issues that we faced during this time, which I think many of the young people might also find familiar, many were actually hesitant of the fact that young people could actually drive change. And they will always see us as being disruptive. But by the time July actually reached and we got the judgment that the minimum age was raised to 18 by the High Court decision, it was a happy moment not just for us, but even for the ones that did not believe that young people could actually do that. So to just probably sum up my remarks, because I know I'll probably talk more later, I feel it's important that young people, we understand we are the ones we've been waiting for. It's important and imperative for us to understand that it's crucial for us to be brave and speak our truth, because that is what is going to change our communities and improve our countries for the better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kuwa karibu na matukio ya burudani, gossip, lifestyle, michezo na mengine ya kufurahisha kwa kujiunga na SNS Sparking Conversation.